Oh. Hi guys, I'm Daddy Freeze, convener of the Free the Sheeple movement and leader of the Free Nation in Christ. I greet you and I bring glad tidings. Eh? Light no day for my house today. Oh, we're having issues with the generating plant and the transformer. So, and it's been on the whole day. I can't talk say they go fix them. They go fix them. They've been working on it. By now they still never fix them. So I say if I no come live now, which day I won't come live. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen, double click the screen. How are you doing? Bookie Shotte, I can see you in the house. Simply Vic, how are you doing? I was interviewed a little earlier on Arise News. And have you seen the interview? Go to Arise News on YouTube. You can see the interview right there. Ray Mango just sent me $10 on YouTube. Super chat, super sticker, super likes. Sama baby, how are you doing? Ikiri, how are you doing? Simply Vic, how are you doing? I sent it to everyone in my inner circle except Vic. Vic, I've not sent it to you. I'll send it to you when I'm done. And I've also not sent it to Bookie Sote. I don't know how I missed that because I've just been very stressed. You know, I had to wake up early. Someone said 24 hours light with solar. That's the future. Solar is too expensive. No NEPA and no lights. We get issues with our generating plant and the distribution network. So they are working on it. They've been working on it all day. Okay, I didn't send it to Shupot too. Sorry about that. So I thought you said you'd never go for an. Yes, the presenter that I did not want to interview me was not there. So I told them specifically I don't want this person. No light to. They are fixing the light. We always have light anyway. So somebody said go and get solar. Why will I spend 10 million naira to get solar that I will use one day in a year when I have rechargeable what is it called, ring light? Accept one of our gifts of a small inverter, no problem, bring it, I don't mind. Someone said it's expensive. I don't need it. I have light 24 hours. This has not happened in 3 years. I will not have light for 2 hours. It hasn't happened in 3 years. You see, you don't understand. If I spend 10 million naira, I want to use it every day. Why do I spend 10 million naira? Because I'm not going to have light in one day. If people cannot watch it like this, people should go and sleep. The inverter. So that there will not be light, Abi. I don't need inverter. The light to go. Should people they watch my live? The light to go and come back in 1 minute. Why do I need inverter? What do I need inverter for? For 1 minute? Make it make sense to me, please. I'm a financial, what is it called? How do they call it? I'm very prudent with my money. I am very, very prudent with my money. I don't like to waste money. Those of you that are here, Shibi, you can see me. Hello, can you see my hand? You can see my face cap. Buy direct from USA.com. You can see I'm wearing Arsenal jersey, old Arsenal jersey, even though I don't watch football. Prince PP11 says you go explain tire. Use your light. Prince PP11. What does PP mean? Perpetually profitless? Please explain what the PP in your name mean and what does the 11 mean? Is that your IQ? Because you just jump here and open your mouth. You go explain to, I'm not explaining to anybody. It's the people that are telling me to go and buy inverter and what is it called? Solar that I'm explaining to. What do I need solar for? That there will not be light one day. Am I complaining? Last, I will not come live. So if you can see me clearly, shut the F up and go and get a cutlass and trim the excess weeds growing in your father's compound. And when you are done, trim the ones inside your head too. Because it's looking like you are waving goodbye to your sense. It's like you are on a train and you left your sense behind and the train is moving and your sense is waving at you, but you are waving bye-bye. How can a fully grown man, how can you just decide that you just want to be senseless? So today I want us to talk about the important things. Someone said Lucifer sitting in the dark, scary. Yeah, my light is my brain. Some people's light is they enlighten their skin with bleach. My own light is my brain, but you can't get it because the space where it's supposed to enter inside your head is already filled with sawdust. So until kan gba ìṣòmọ ẹ lórí kí sawdust yẹn jáde, you don't fit absorb anything inside that your head. No need to rapture him. He go just dey make I just dey whine am dey go. He say Lucifer no bring light today. So let's talk a little bit about everything. Let's talk. Let's start with Pastor or Bishop Feyi. And here is my take. I don't want to get into what he did. I say this all the time. A pastor's life and lifestyle are not my business because I am not sinless. Look into my eyes properly so you can read me. I am not without sin. So I don't judge a man according to his sin. That's God's job. That's the law's job. What I judge a man is according to his doctrine. I don't live in your body. When a woman is going through her menstrual cycle, she sometimes has sugar cravings that nobody can explain. So if a woman is licking sugar during that time of the month, I can't understand it because the hormonal imbalance she is experiencing, I'm not experiencing it. I try as much as possible not to judge. Even the TB Joshua situation, you saw how neutral I was. But you see, my problem is when they lie on the pulpit. Things I can prove. I've studied the Bible in the original languages. When you bring a lie from that Bible, I can spot it. Simply Vic too can spot it. Am I connecting with you? I will judge you on that. Because I took my time to study. I took my time to understudy. Not only did I study, I understudied. Bishop Feyi climbed his pulpit and said there will not be any election, that Nigeria will scatter. I hold him accountable for that. What he did with the women is between him, God, the women, and the government. Hello? What Bishop Feyi did with the women is between him, the women, God, and the government. Because whether you like it or not, we've seen cases where women lie on men. And whether you like it or not, we've also seen cases where pastors do the things they said he did. Those things they said he did, many pastors, they do them. But like I said, that is for God, the government, him, and the women involved. I stand against that kind of behavior. I do not support it in any way. But my problem with him is not that. Because I am not a judge. I did not go to school to study law. neither did I become a judge. Whether it is magistrate court, Supreme Court, appeal court, lower court, I'm not a judge. So I cannot judge him. I can read out his judgment and say they gave him life. But beyond that, I can't say more. But I can comment on the fact that he climbed his pulpit and said they were going to arrest Peter Obi, that they were going to arrest Tinubu, and then later Peter Obi will be installed, and then Nigeria was going to scatter. I can criticize him on that because that didn't happen. Somebody called me, said, Daddy Freeze, don't you think life in prison is a little too harsh? I'm not the law of the country. I am not the judge. Yes, Nigerian judges have done even me bad before. But Nigerian judges have also done me well before. I say this all the time. The judge who presided over my divorce case in Lagos did a fantastic job. I don't remember what her name is, Justice Okunu, if I'm correct. Did an amazing job, gave a fair judgment. I didn't appeal the judgment, neither did my ex. But you see, those ones in Port Harcourt are a different story. That's why we're in appeal courts. So I cannot sit down here and speak well of the Nigerian judicial system because I've had both good and bad experiences, just like police. When everybody was shouting NSAS, 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 me on the other hand, yes, I'm aware of police brutality. Yes, I'm aware of police ineptitude. But have I experienced it firsthand to the point where I want to actually get up and fight the police? I'm sorry, but the answer is no. The answer is no. And the months that followed NSAS took Nigeria's insecurity level to an unprecedented high. We are still paying for NSAS, the NSAS protest. We are still paying for it till today. Some people followed them to organize the protest and disappeared with money. Many people do not understand. You see, God does not judge your actions, He judges your motives. There are people who have slept with women without having the motive to. They found. Oh. All right, guys. So I'm. Whoops. Ring light. Let me return that. Ring light is dead. So I was using my phone light. Ring light died. Phone light too. Ended up buying. How are you guys doing? So we're back, and they finally brought the light. I don't know if this is temporary or permanent. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. Someone is asking me that the freeze I don't chop. You won't buy me food. Watch World Pro. Someone says you need small portable inverter. I don't need anything. If my light is going to go once in a year, I don't need anything. I don't need it. I have light to watch TV. I have light to live. Maybe you think that everywhere in Nigeria, people don't have. I'm not going to buy inverter so you people can have a seamless view. No, like you will watch it as it is. If you give me money for inverter self, I go use and go chop for restaurants. If you dash me free self, I no go collect. I no go even plug am. Anytime the lights go, we go there, we go on light. If you come back, we go on light again. Now so it be. Why do people like making things seamless when you know that life is not seamless? It's like you shiju. They tell you say I no get money for inverter. Why I no go buy inverter? Because I get sense pass money. Some of you get money pass sense. Some of you neither sense nor money, but you sabi type with your leprosy fingers. Almost say what time will Nigeria start match? I am less interested in when Nigeria will start match than who. The light don't go again. I knew this was temporary. Anyway, like I was telling you before, backup light day. If you don't like them, log out. I don't use style. Tell you. So backup light don't day. So someone said Nigerian football. Nothing concern me with Nigerian football. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. I have no interest in football. So where was I? There was somewhere where I was. This time was not light. It was internet. IPNX. Now their work. They could just seize the internet. Someone say if Daddy Freeze enter heaven, the mouth no go fit enter. Now so my mouth bad reach. With Arsenal, I buy it as a shirt to wear, not because I give a rat behind about Arsenal. How much is internet? Internet is expensive, but the problem is the network providers will always mess up. I have fiber optic internet. Just so you have a seamless broadcast. Once they start like this, now so that they do. Now Nigeria, internet no go work, water no go work, light no go work. We go they manage all. Me, I like electronic light stresses me. I've never said this to you before. Electronic light stresses me. So sometimes I like it when there's no electronic light. Like when there's no NEPA, no fridge buzzing, no television, no phone, nothing. It's just tranquil and dark. So growing up as a child, we used to have times in our lives when for 6 months, NEPA no go give us light. Our transformer go blow for Aremo that year. And once transformer blow for Aremo, now 6 months, now they take repair transformer. But you see, I noticed one thing during that period. I found that those days when you came home and there was no electricity, no TV, no fluorescent light, no bulbs, no fridge buzzing in the background, there was a tranquil. If you've ever experienced, if you want to experience this, just try it. Switch off all the lights, switch off your phone, your charger, switch off everything in your house. Try it. All the lights, just light a candle. Switch off your AC, fan, fridge, inverter, anything that, electricity has you will experience a kind of peace you've never experienced before. So those days, Peteral Froome says, Mumu man, me and the papa we born you, where they climb goats for uncompleted building. Who Mumu pass? People they see your papa they chase goats. They think saying one chop meat. They don't say one bench. People they see your papa they chase goat. Go they do man. They think saying one go chop goat. They don't say if you catch the goat like this, you go burn your junior brother. Timari Elori live me. Paternal fraud. I be nothing pay yeah. Your mama na as soon they use and do last. Destiny any. As soon as you yeah she. Because your mama na ewure. Waiting you think say you go be before half ewure. Please, can I continue what I was saying? So when there is no light, I don't run to, if you guys were not here, someone is saying Papa na madman, all these midnight fake accounts. Block their father. Look, if see as the guy was wearing, his head be like pitbull own. So when there is no light, I'm not one of those people that rushes to go and unless I was in the middle of something I was working. But to say I just stay inside house, they sees light. I know they like me, they bring them back. As in no phone, nothing, just alone in, just try it one day. I know you've wait the America. Una know the fit get no light situation. Naija will they get just try it. You will thank me for it. You will experience a type of tranquility that is almost unheard of, almost abnormal. Peace. God bless you, Bitter Ghana. You know how I found this out? I used to be angry those days. Then for 6 months we didn't have light. So you either light a candle or use lantern. What you'll be hearing is the voices of people. You would hear the voices of people. And let me tell you, the voices of other human beings has a soothing effect on your mind subconsciously. Even if they are quarreling, you hear crickets, you hear mosquitoes, you would hear. You see, human beings were not created for electricity. We are adapted to accept electricity. And when it's taken from us, because our whole world revolves around electricity, when it's taken from us, we begin to protest. Someone said, I even stop putting on the generator, immediately they take light. There is stillness that suits. Binta Ghana got it. There is stillness. You've never experienced it. I used to live in my house with no light for 6 months. Now, everybody in the area will be tapping light from the next street. My father will not agree to tap light. My father will say it is against the government. I say, oh, government won't come arrest one whole town. So I used to quarrel with my dad gone those days because of that thing. Buy generator, he will not buy. Pull light from the next street, he will not pull. But you see, after I experienced it for 6 months, initially it was anger. Then they now finally brought the light. I now noticed that stillness, that quiet, that calm was no longer there. 6 months, we no go get light. For ask anybody who live for Arimo between 1995 and 2001. 6 months, I bought an Iowa sound system. I took it home. I did not bother cutting the box open because there was no light to test it. Whether a panda I buy, I don't know. For 6 months, I did look the thing like this. We no get light to test them. Say the Iowa where I buy, they work, we not get the light to test them. So those of you pushing okay, that means I sent it. Okay, no, he simply sent it to me. Sorry, I need to make a phone call. I need to make a phone call, Baduma, my brother. You know? Hello, my brother. I don't see say now you do the watch. I tell you now that the last watch where you do. Yes. I was suspecting that from that crown, now I take enter. No, he did inside though. He did inside perfectly. Watch where they work. Perfectly. But I feel that maybe the gasket around the crown, I ain't get problem. Just help me do and make the thing day 100. Like how much? Watch what you just do. Never reach how many days. But if water enter again, I know give you. How much I go give you? Hey, brother. Oh yeah. And if any scratch, they just help me polish any small scratch anywhere. Make it brand new back. But they're very small now. yeah, no vex, no vex, no vex. Okay, leave that one. That one no day important. Oh yeah. Thank you. Good night. Now one of my watches new water enter. And I love showering with my watches, so and it just came, just was recently serviced. So I just carry and go back, go meet the watchmaker. Say, Baba, what's going on, nigga? So he's working on it. I just wanted to, before I forget. Nigeria get match. Nothing concern me with Nigeria. Nothing concern me with match. I want to talk to you. If you should I just log out so people can go and watch your silly match? Should I log out? Hello. Let's have 10 votes. Should I leave you to go and watch your match? Because I'm really not in the mood to talk today. Should I leave you? Is it water resistant? Yes, the watch is supposed to be water resistant. But I think there was a gasket that they didn't sit well or something. Should I? Because everybody's saying match day, match day, match day. Please, if you want to go and watch match, just log out by yourself. Stop announcing it. We don't care about match here. If you want to watch match, get out and go and watch your match. I did not call you. Go and watch match. So I'm going to count 10. If match people win, I will log out. So let's start. First person said I should stay. Just write stay or go. That's it. Don't write yes or no. Stay or go. If you want me to stay, write stay. If you want me to go, write go. So I'm counting stay and go from now. Stay or go. Stay or go. Coco Boy starting. Stay 1. Stay 2. Stay 3. Samaria. Stay 4. Buki. Stay 5. Stay 6. Stay 7. Stay 8. Coco Boy, I've removed you. You did it before, so it's 7. Stay Jacinta 8. Let's get to 10. Because I want to know whether you want to watch the match or you want to stay. Stay 8. Jacinta, you are voting twice. 1 go. Stay 9. Stay 10. 2 go. We are going to 20. Stay 11. We are going to 20. After that, anybody will mention match again, I will block you permanently. Stay 12. Stay 13. Stay 14. Stay 15. Stay 16. Stay 17. Stay 18. Stay 19. Stay 20. Stay 21. So even 22 self. So we have 22 people saying stay and 2 people saying go. So obviously match has been voted against. So anybody that says go, I want to go and watch match, let's go and watch match, I will block you permanently. And don't call Samaria to call me. Don't call Nkechi to call me. Don't call anybody to call me if I block you. This year I'm not unblocking anybody. Unless I know you one-on-one and I blocked you by mistake. Hey, YouTube people, no vex. So now Instagram at the account. You see, I don't tell YouTube, I'm not going to read your comments if you don't put super chat, super stickers, or super likes. So if you want me to go, just buy $100 super sticker. I go come out now so that if you go watch your match. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen, tap away, tap away, tap away, tap away. Do that tap. Make tap away, tap away. Pop those money guns. I already have 1 money gun in the building. Big shout out to the first person. AG Trills. Thanks for that money gun. Pop those money guns. So, since we have agreed to stay, let me continue the message. Before I used to collect 50K. Now I'm not even collecting 50K again. Somebody say, how could you block somebody by mistake? If he block you, they block people by mistake. Like I want to block somebody else, but you can't do the radar. Someone say, unblock me for Facebook. If I blocked you, I blocked you with that permanently. Open a new account. And sometimes you go open your new account, if you know go even still work. So let's go back to Pastor Feyi, because that's what brought us here, Bishop Feyi. And I said this earlier on. My problem with the bishop is not what he did with the women, not because I support that act, God forbid I don't, but because I'm not a judge to judge a fellow man. It's hard for me to judge, because we've seen pastors that actually have engaged in that kind of behavior. Men self. And we've also seen women falsely accuse men. You see the stories every day in the US. Some men have been in jail for 20 years, 10 years. I've had some of my followers whose son had to drop out of basketball team and had to end up being coached at home because a woman made a false accusation. There was a boy in UI. He had to leave school for 2 years because a girl accused him falsely. He couldn't graduate with his mates when the girl finally confessed that it was a lie. What did they do to the girl? Did they arrest the girl? No, nothing happened to her. So, like I said, his act, which is a very wrong act, is to be judged between him, the people who he perpetrated the act against, the legal system, the penal code of Nigeria, and God. It doesn't concern me. A man's weaknesses are not my strengths. However, I am a scripture teacher. When you make false claims, I would rather they arrest a pastor for lying to his congregation than for sleeping with his congregation. Me personally, if you bring me two pastors, one of them preaches the truth but is sleeping with his congregation. The other one is preaching lies but he's a decent man with his congregation. I'd rather the one that tells the truth. Let God judge who he's sleeping with than the one that is telling lies. That one, me, I will judge because I know the truth. You cannot tell us. You cannot climb your pulpit and tell us that Nigeria was going to scatter, and then Nigeria did not scatter, and you expect everything will be okay. You said they were going to arrest Tinubu. You said they were going to arrest P2B. You said Nigeria was going, that NSAS was going to be, if I remember the video, maybe I'm referencing it wrong. He said NSAS was going to be small. And I took that. I was waiting. Said there's not going to be any handover. I was waiting for everything. The moment none of those things came to pass, how come nobody judged you for being a false prophet? It's a question I'm asking. How come nobody called you out? Because it is my duty to call out lies and heresies in Christianity. Whatever you do with your body, you will account to the government, and you'll account to God, and you'll account to the sicknesses that come to you later in life. It's your business. Unless you are preaching it as a right way of life, then I will tackle you from that angle. Someone said we have the silent majority in Nigeria. I don't want to hear about the silent majority. They are useless. The silent majority are useless. What are they the majority for? We have people who are not talking. So you want Daddy Freeze to talk on your behalf. If they arrest Daddy Freeze tomorrow, you'll be the first to be laughing. I have never, Me? What's my business with politics? As you see me like this, if Tinubu call me tomorrow, so make I come collect appointment, I will go collect you. Just in case I'm going to disappoint you, make you not prepare your mind. And if tomorrow Tinubu come out, Peter Obi enter and he call me to collect appointment, I'll go collect you. Me run you. If Natiku dey inside, they come to, I will go collect you. I no send una mama. I will never fight for you. Saving you from religion, which is the biggest boulder blocking Nigeria from progress. I have fought for you people. I'm liberated. I've been free since. I'm fighting for you. You are castigated. You now want me to fight politician? We get juju. You want me to fight politician? We get tog. You want me to fight politician? We sabi judge. For you, God forbid. I go experience deep-rooted hunger. I go to watch una like this. I go to drive past inside my convertible. Me run you and you. Oh. You say una be silent majority. Oh. Somebody was telling me the other day that the freeze, why don't you invest in land? Land is very profitable. I said one thing to him. I said, if you want to be investing in land, you have to know police, you have to know tog, you have to know judge, you have to have plenty lawyer, you have to know babalawo. Because Nigeria is the place they will sell land to and they will sell it to another person. And the person they will sell it to, you will see his face, you know that nothing you go do, they don't collect your money. I don't see person we buy land of 20 million, they collect in land, give them compensation 600,000. I don't see person we buy land 5 million, build house 15 million, total 20 million. In compensation for that land, when they collect under 600,000, they demolish in house. Look, so day just popped a money gun. If you're watching on TikTok, pop my money guns. Follow my number one gifter on TikTok right now. Follow my number one gifter. Double click the screen. So I was even for village, they happen. Standard. Taste buds get one land for a Ikorodu, where she get the whole papers for. She not fit use the land, do anything, because they sell land to another person, despite the fact that she has papers for it. So me, I don't get that power. So I'm just giving you an example. I'm not going to fight the government for any of you. The government does not affect me. The government is not doing anything to me. Me, if they ask me, citizens and the government, which ones do me strong thing past my citizens? So, government has never done anything to me. They've always left me alone. As long as I don't look for their trouble, they leave me alone. People where they stress me, they cost me now citizens. Make I come fight for you, go to fight for your government. That government where you not like, you will go fight them by yourself. Me, prepare to see me eating and whining and dining with your government. You be very prepared and heartbroken. Let me warn you down. Someone say my teaching is trending on Arise TV. Yes, I granted them an interview today. So you will be very disappointed. I will eat with your governors and your presidents. I will sit down with them. We will hobnob. Let me write it down so that your disappointment will be well. You'll be disappointed down. Someone say, same people where they fight for, go they attack you, no be juju. God bless you. And they fight for you, go they attack me. I don't fight for anybody again this year. My mantle. Facebook is it still buffering till now? Oh wow, let me close it and start it again. Sorry guys. Network, we had a network issue that time. So let me come back. I'm loading Facebook again. Thank you. They took the controversial part of the interview and trended it. Normally, that's how I know they like do what's that they call them television interviews. But at the end of the day, I said what I said and I meant what I said. You know, and those are the true teachings, whether you like it or not. You see, somebody says that if he's why are you always talking about Lucifer? Because the Lucifer doctrine is the free nation doctrine of freedom. That is when you realize that the English Bible is in error. The moment you realize that, you begin to question the book. Lucifer is, because if you read the Latin Bible, 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 19 was talking about Lucifer. And he used the word Lucifer to describe Christ. And that was the only Bible the world had for 1,200 years. Argue, you can't. You see, somebody said it's my opinion. It's not my opinion. My opinion is that Buki Sote is beautiful. That's an opinion. Somebody else might see Buki Sote and say she's not beautiful. But you see, Buki Sote is a woman, is not my opinion, is a fact. Buki Sote is of African descent, is not my opinion, is a fact. Someone that has kissed Buki Sote before say, Buki Sote knows how to kiss. Another person that kissed her before say, she does not know how to kiss. She always uses too much saliva. Different subjective opinions. But there are things that cannot be argued. Go and look for a copy of the Latin Bible. You'll find one online. In fact, just type 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 19. Type Latin Vulgate. It will pop up. You see the word Lucifer there. If you have your doubts, copy the Latin text and go to Latin to English translation on Google. Dump the Latin there and click translate. You see what will come out. And go and read the preceding verses and the verses after. You will see who that verse is talking about. You see it's very clearly Christ. Try it. So you cannot argue with facts. I said, how do you bring sentiments? It's like bringing Koboko to fight somebody that has AK-47. So when he's shooting, you'll be flogging the bullets. How can you bring such a clear argument? Who was 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 19 referring to? He was talking about Christ. What was it in Latin? What was it in the original Greek Bible? Greek was phosphorus, Latin was Lucifer. English, they now translated it to morning star. The error came from the English Bible. Ask Simply Vic. Ask anybody who has taken time to be a scholar of scripture. So somebody said that the free is they're abusing you on Arise. Still today they abuse me. They must abuse because they don't have sense. If you had sense, you would reason the things I'm saying. So let's come back to Pastor Feyi, and I'm going to open up my phone line. Somebody just bought me 1,000 stars on TikTok. Okele. Dr. Ima. Before she was Ima Okele. Now she don't turn doctor. Doctor, you need to buy like 2,000 more stars. Maybe we'll celebrate this your PhD now. Hey! Ima Okele, PhD. I'm proud of you, sis. People bash what they don't understand. They fight what they can't conquer. It is what it is. 1 second, guys. No, my car's on video. Yeah, so sorry about that, guys. So if you're watching on YouTube, super chats, super stickers, super likes. I've got Cynthia Amadi. Let me send her a message. She said she wants to say something. So IG is lagging. Sorry, we have serious network issues. Just manage it like that. TikTok people, how are you doing? All right, let me bring in. People. So, Cynthia Amadi, where are you? Agogomera, how are you doing? Cynthia, Sinberry, where are you? Simberry says she has some gist on a matter about two BBN people. So we want to talk about that matter too. I'm going to block anybody that talks about the match. I will block you. You think I'm playing? I will block you and I will not answer you again. You go post second account. Nigerians don't like to listen. They like to trigger to dare you. And I don't block somebody already. I'm not even in the mood. Cynthia, where are you? They say there's a trending matter. Say one girl go arrest another girl. Hey, Agogo said she came to pop my money gun on TikTok. Oh, love you, sis. I dey always gbadu you. Anybody will mention this football, I go remove you from this live. Oh. I go remove you from this live. I don't dey warn you. Say the matter is trending on Tunde Ednot's page. What's happening? Anyway, let me finish my. Say the girl still in prison. Oh boy, now wow. VDM is on the case. Oh. See, the girl was detained by Lil Frosh's ex-girlfriend, and I sabi the girl. Oh, what's her name? Let me call her. I think I have her number. Hey, gift. Let me call her. Let me call her. Someone said it'd be nice to have VDM on my page. Invite him. I like, I always liked him. He can be annoying sometimes, but I like him a lot. The number is not going. I know the girl, oh, little Frosh X. Her name is Gift. Let me hear from her before. Ọmọ ilé ìga o. So what exactly is happening? They say Cameroon don't score. Up Cameroon. Big shout out to Cameroon. Oh, okay. Now Cameroon me I dey support today. Since I no wan gree me rest, I no go gree una rest. Now Cameroon me I dey support today. Oh. As I no wan gree me rest, I no go gree una right. They disqualify Nigeria goal. Oh yes, it's true. Somebody said I said we not talk about football. As I don't talk about football, make I block myself. They say na indomitable lions. Oh, our lions with the chop indomie. Oh yeah, I get it. Cynthia, where are you? Simberry. Send request. They said the goal now offside. Ah, Eru. Mama Daugbe Eru last ni. They go scatter am. They say block myself. I dey read una own. I suppose block myself true. Like indomitable lions. Indomitable lions. Indomie-eatable lions. Lions wey dey chop indomie. Okay. So let's find out what the story is. Cynthia says she get update for the matter. Simberry.
Hey Freeze.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
See how just fresh like today, pure water.
Happy weekend. I'm gonna go sit down.
Same to you.
Why don't they see you? Your screen is dark.
Ah. How you doing, bro?
I'm good. I mean, just a little upset about this trending.
What exactly is going on? What exactly is going on?
So here's the thing, right? I do not have all the details, but I just, when you go through your Instagram feed, and I saw a very dark man on Tunde Ednot's page where he was talking about a certain girl where they like to do kasala. So apparently there's an ongoing kasala right now between two ex-BBN housemates, right? And so I guess one of the two girls where they do the kasala, which is in this case the kasala maker, right? She don't first get kasala with another BBN
What's
contestant.
the girl name?
So the name of the one where then they do batting right now, her name is Precious Kingsley. Now the name of the other one, I don't know if you remember. Someone sent it to me in my inbox right now. So she goes back. Can someone please drop it in the comments? So the one where they show the begay right now, her name is Precious Kingsley is what I could deduce from my live video. And the one where they cost the kasala right now, I can't remember her name. So please, if you remember her name, please put it in the comments. So I hear say this particular kasala maker girl don't first get kasala in the past with her fellow Big Brother contestant, and his name is Frosh. And for some reason, they talk say the girl spoil markets for the guy because of what he claims say the guy.
Is that girl a Big Brother girl? Did she go to Big Brother?
I would assume so. That's what people are saying in the comments. I don't even know none of them. The ones that I know are those popular
girlfriend. I know her very well. I actually have her number. I just sent her a message asking her to call me.
Right. So I don't know if it's the Frosh's girlfriend, but apparently they said this particular girl and Frosh have had it running in the past, and she somehow dealt with his career. Let me put it that way. Right. So now she's on to another victim, and apparently she had this other girl locked up over abuses back and forth. Two of them, they cuss each other for Instagram, I'm told. Or let me not say Instagram, maybe social media. And then she had this other girl locked up. And then in the comments, what I could deduce from Tunde Enoch's page is that the kasala maker, they both say she get contact or something like that, police contact. And so she has this other girl in Kirikiri. I'm like, golly, if you have contact or people in authority, you use it positively, not to oppress person. We can't come out as a nation talking about, Nigerians no good, rich they oppress poor. Then you, the small power within your hand, you use it, they oppress other people. So I said, okay. So I put in the comments, I said, if she thinks that she get police contacts, We need to humble her. I said, because my police contact, like DIG. So unless the person will give us energy or fear, now the IG himself, of which, if you know how these things work, freeze, which you already know, there are certain things you can't bring to these people's table. Even when you know that. You can't, there are certain things, you bring some serious things to them, not, trivial things. So I reached out to my police person, and he told me, he said, Cynthia, you would not believe it. Peter of P Square has called me on this issue. So he requested the names of both girls, and I didn't have it. So I jumped on Instagram Live, and for a couple minutes, and then somebody gave me, right there on the live, they gave me the name Kingsley Precious as the name of the Kasala girl, the girl waiting on the receiving end of the Kasala. So,
okay, who is the girl that is giving the Kasala?
No. The girl receiving the Kasala.
No, but who is giving the Kasala? Can we be sure about?
I have it in my DM. I just have to go back there because everything has been moving.
Let's leave it. What exactly is going on? Is there anybody else who has
2 girls.
an understanding of this matter? Let us.
We just need. Let's
if you're watching on TikTok,
because...
pop my money guns, pop my money guns. Make a no tire or a quick tire these days. If I see money gun, I ginger.
So right now, the DIG when I contact tell me say Peter of P Square don't reach out to about this matter. And then while I was on my live, he calls me he starts calling me on WhatsApp, and I had to get off the live to take his call because he said he was going to call me back. Now he calls me back to say they did some that the DIG investigation, right, asked for the names of both ladies, and when they gave it to him, he found out that this girl on the receiving end of the Kasala was charged to court on Friday. So
okay, hold on. She's calling me. Let me pick her call.
Right.
Hold on a second.
Can you get her on the live, please?
Good evening, my darling. What's going on? They are mentioning. I'm on my live right now. They are mentioning that you and somebody that you lock somebody up. Is that true? Do you want to come and share what's going on? Because
it needs to come on.
Because they are saying things about you that I don't believe. Is it something you'd like to do?
She needs to come on.
Okay.
I mean, if you have,
okay, do you have a representative that can join us live now? At least let's have clarity on the case. Okay. Just send me a WhatsApp message. I'm reading my WhatsApp, so I can add the person.
Yeah.
All right then. Okay. Yes, somebody that can talk on your behalf. So let's know what's going on. All right, my sister. So yeah, that's the lady who locked the other lady up, according to the report. Her name is Gift. She's my friend.
Yes.
I've known her for a while. You know me, I know everybody. So she's gonna send someone who's going to come and say their side of the story. I wasn't aware of this story until Cynthia started DMing me. So I am very neutral on this matter. Cynthia was even telling me that this pastor matter you're talking about is not even as sweet as this matter that I want to come and talk about. That's her day. So it's not like I knew about. I was like, okay, Cynthia, let's talk about it since it's of so much.
So here is where I am coming from. While I do not have all the details of the story, there's a lot of people on Tunde Ednot's page right now talking about how this girl has had a run-in with someone in the past, how she's known for these kind of things, and the last thing I want to hear is one person bullying begging another person. Right? I just have a thing against somebody who uses their influence to castle another person. It just rubs me off some type of way. Because I think that I'm not supporting anyone. Someone is saying who Cynthia supporting. So I'm not supporting because I really do not have the intimate details. I'm only saying what people are saying on Tunde Ednot's page, that this Kasala maker has a reputation for things like this. Such, if she's facing someone...
If I'm bringing her over, she would have the opportunity to say what exactly happened.
Yeah.
Because if you remember when that incident happened with Pastor Paul and the bus driver. Bus driver will scratch Pastor Paul car, even though you know I'm not a big fan of Pastor Paul or pastors in general. Bus driver scratching car finish, he can't collect. The bus driver can't look like victim. Can't come this like say person who they cheat. You understand that thing? So me until I hear the full story, I know they like judge, and I don't jump to the sympathy bandwagon because there's what you call a sympathy. There's what you call sympathy real estate.
I understand.
Some people will gather sympathy like they are gathering land.
True.
And they'll come and
the
make
reason
themselves
why I
look
became
like victims.
interested.
Now, I'm not saying this is what is happening in the case, but before I can decide who's a villain and who's a victim, I have to hear from all parties. Samaria, what are your thoughts?
Reprising, I agree with you. It's been trending. I saw it yesterday. Meanwhile, good day, everyone. I saw it yesterday, and
Samaria,
from what I read,
that's your artist guy where you send that song. They sweet. Wait till me the guy name. I won't go down.
Why are not on the see you now? I know they see you. I know they see Samaria. What's
Don't worry,
going on?
they hear you. Just they call. You look fine with your gold wig. Samaria, wait till me that artist name.
Vajiva.
You guys need to hear this song.
The boy is good.
Samaria just sent the song to me. Samaria, go and look for the song. Type it. Let me pin it. Nigerians they will get talent too. Anyway,
the guy is good.
Type it. Continue what you're saying. Once you're done, I'll pin it.
So Samaria, let me ask you this: do you know any one of the two ladies involved?
But I just think they are some kind of TikTok
influencers.
Influencers, and they kind of had issues based on defamation of character, and the other one had to get the other one locked up. So, I mean, it's ladies' thing. We got extra at times. But it would be great if they bring it up and whatever it is they have going on, sort it out without trying to intimidate another.
Exactly. That's my thing. First off, you do this kind of thing on a Friday.
Except that's a threat to life, then that's
exactly
seriously. If it's just the regular things that goes on online, then it's uncalled for.
It's really uncalled for. And they're clogging up the justice system with trivialities. It's just not cool. You know what I mean? So this other lady.
Let me say something in that regard. What you consider to be trivial, Samaria might not consider to be trivial. So what is trivial is subjective. I want to hear from this lady. Let me hear.
It will also be nice to have a friend or family member of the lady who is currently in Kirikiri. Because
so let's have two of them side by side. Let us hear the story from the horse's mouth. Does anybody know the girl who is incarcerated? Does anyone know? Can we have her or her representatives?
Oh, Onyeka Alaku is saying this thing really sweet Cynthia. No, it don't sweet me. I am passionate about when I see people, when I feel justice. They do their one kind. It make my blood boil because I use my influence to help people, not to casala people. I'm trying to get
and I appreciate that. Most people will not do that. They just get carried away and they just go and
you use your influence positively. See, Nigeria hard for everybody. They don't add additional wahala to somebody's plate now. Use your power nicely. Make people they thank you, they go. Please, anyone who knows Precious, Precious Kingsley?
I learned that
if you're her friend.
I learned her account has been deactivated.
Whose account?
Oh my.
Precious or Gift? Whose account has been deactivated?
She deactivated her account. I saw that on the comment section.
Who deactivated her account?
So who?
Actually, let me see who did.
So who is deactivated? Is it Gift or Precious?
Let me see. I don't know which of them.
Okay.
Oh, they say she's mostly on Snapchat. I'm reading the comment section.
I don't even have a Snapchat account.
Me neither. I think that Snapchat is a generation away
I
from
don't
me.
do that.
I think Snapchat is I'm a social media person.
Yeah, someone said in the comments, made many OOO says she's still locked up. Yes, she still is locked up. So here's what happened. I spoke with my DRG contact, and they said Peter of P Square also called him about the same issue. So he decided to investigate. And then the DIG investigation asked for the names of both ladies involved. When he was given the name, he made his findings only to discover that this girl was charged to court on Friday. And now that she's been charged to court, there's nothing anyone can do from the police side because it's now been handed over to the judiciary. That on Monday, however, she will be eligible for bail. So my question was, do you think that given the incentive behind this whole thing, her bail conditions will be stringent because of the...
me. Hello, Egbomi. I know now.
Yeah, she still is locked up.
Yes, I did.
Why would I do myself like this, Naija? Oh man.
Okay, Shefe Kingpin, I can call once I'm done.
Yeah, someone said Anabi Beatrice said the bitterness and unforgiveness in our country is too high. I totally agree with you. Is this whole concept of do you know who I am? I will show you.
Yeah. I'll call
use your power to show kindness. Use your power to show kindness. It doesn't take anything away from you.
Mark waiting I'll call you.
You go lock up fellow girl like you and you lock her up on a Friday.
Let's see what the situation is. Let's see what the situation is.
The freezer, just mention the guy's name on your platform. The thing is that the girl chose to do that on the weekend. That way it'd be hard and difficult to get her out.
Do you understand? Because now... Yeah, Samaria, I'm listening to you because the DIG said that now that she's there, there's nothing the police force can do because she's been booked, right, in the court of law. So which means everyone has to wait till Monday for her bail conditions to be read, and then we see if her family can meet it. My concern now is the other party going to somehow influence a stringent bail conditions that this girl cannot meet immediately? Because at this point, anything can happen. It's Nigeria.
It's so unfair. It's Nigeria where we do Imakwandai. I have the connection.
God bless you. Use your connection. Someone says VDM is on it. What is VDM going to do? I'm telling you that this girl has been charged to court. VDM comes online to talk. Yes, his talk somehow, he puts out the facts and he helps people. Like if I hadn't seen VDM's video, I wouldn't even know what's going on. Right? It's the fact that I saw him on Mazi Tunde Ednok's page. And I was like, oh, what's going on here? Because he had a lot of responses and reactions from people. And I said, okay, let me see what can be done. The entire time, I thought that this girl was probably in a cell, in a police cell. So I was going to get her out immediately, like ASAP. How dare you do that to someone on a Friday, knowing that when you send someone to cell on Friday, it's till Monday. And you're a woman. I'm not going to pray for miracle, but I'm not going to do bad things to people.
Did you say she's been charged to court?
Yes, on Friday.
Okay, if she was charged to court, on what count?
No, that's why we need someone who knows her friend, her family, relatives. Where are they? I should have said they're influencers. Where the people where they influence?
Another problem where I get to say, in as much as I don't believe that they should lock them up, this is when their mouth they run. We go to see them. The moment they lock them
up. They run, no. You get run there. You said the women in there.
When their mouth they run, he go to sweet them.
You don't get power. You be your papa. They don't mouth online. What they count on a break.
I'm gonna give you 2, and I need you upstairs in the bedroom.
In as much as we know how to run our mouth online, especially when you don't have any help.
Yeah. Exactly. Because it's one thing to run your mouth. It's another thing to, if VDM had not talked about this issue, like I just opened my Instagram and the first thing I see in VDM, and what caught my attention is the video of a girl on his video. I'm like, okay, what's going on now? And then I start seeing that something it calls me I'm passionate about. I'm like, okay, something needs to be done. So and I confirm it's in Lagos, it's not Abuja. So it's probably going to be those courts in Ikoyi. Someone said people are frustrated. Yeah, people are frustrated and anxious. So it takes a little to lose it.
And someone said freedom of speech. You know the difference between freedom of speech and overstep? They're not the same.
Yeah, people are extremely wicked. I agree with you. Akata Katen says people are extremely wicked. See,
you can say something to someone without defamation of character. When you slander, it's a different thing.
So the really slander? What do we consider as slander? And two girls, they fight for social media.
But you know, some people don't know what is slanderous and not.
That's true.
If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. Pop my money guns. About you even bad, Jenny. Pop money gun, Danu. Buy direct from USA.com. Anything you need from the US delivered to your doorsteps. Buy direct from USA.com. Check it out. Cars, clothes, shoes, accessories, anything you're looking for. Buy direct from USA.com. Check it out now. We're waiting
so she wasn't arrested on the weekend.
Well, I'm waiting for
Where are the representatives?
To come and join us. So let's hear.
Please, someone should go and ping her friends or something, or the people where she they influence. You call yourself an influencer, and then when brigade happen, nobody they show up for you. That's another thing you guys need to consider when you want to run your mouth on social media.
Bruh. I don't believe in anybody using police and all that. But one thing that I always say, it's not like these people too are nice people. They will now begin.
Yeah, and then you know go can't get person we go come out for you. That's horrible.
That's why I say it depends on what she did. Because if they actually sent her to jail on what counts, what did she do? You don't just regardless. If you say she was charged to court, what was she charged to court for? If you were to be just a VIP call, get this person arrested, I mean, that's a different thing. But charging her to
court, that's what I thought it was. That's what I thought it was, which was why I wanted to get the girl out. But now that she's been charged to court, she's on the books. You the influence, you call yourself influencer, you don't get breeze for Nyash. Maintain no.
Calm down, use your words carefully. So we're waiting for...
Did you see the guy's name? Sorry.
Which guy's
name?
Let
me type it again. The music, the...
Yeah. Type it again. Let me
I just typed it right now.
Oh my God, the song is mad.
Please, how do you pin a comment? How do you pin a comment on live? It was so embarrassing. I needed to pin someone's comments and I couldn't. I didn't even know how to work that thing.
On your own live, yes. On my own live, you can't.
No, on my own live, I couldn't find the button. I mean, one pin person comments, and I couldn't find what to do. I thought that girl said she was sending her rep.
Yes.
To come on the live.
The rep is coming.
Is this how long it takes to get someone on?
Yeah, because, we just called her impromptu, so you have to give her a few minutes.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Now. That's true.
Not be everybody be Samaria. We go to wear cloth for background.
Samaria.
Samaria go there back home, go join the live. They wear the clothes one by one.
Help yourself. That they free thing.
Where is this
let me type the handle again. While we wait. So that's his handle.
Oh, okay. Have you typed it? I can't see it.
I've been commenting. Let me type again. That's his handle.
Somebody say Samaria don't cast.
Samaria.
Say she don't cast.
Make it explain. Throw more light.
I really want to thank VDM for bringing this thing to the forefront, because there's a lot of people going through similar things and we don't even get to hear about it. I personally think all these BBN people, they turn users, because you open social media and they matter. Plus man, no plus woman.
But I mean, the beautiful thing is, as long as he already brought it up, she's gonna get help. You already brought it up to the light. So.
Especially now that a lot of people are enraged about it. I agree.
They're going to be interested in her case, especially if she didn't do anything. Unless so.
See, you're free to talk, but you're not free of the consequences of what you did talk.
But you see, before I don't want to make any. If you notice, I'm not saying anything. I'm waiting for the report and then the counter report.
So please, if you're watching this live and you know Precious things,
portable that if is a bag, his portable's matter. I'm very interested in.
I also saw something about
my portable now. Portable, you guys paid portable for featuring. When I paid to give and was a join.
They give them bad goals.
It paid for the agreement.
I'm waiting for her.
Please now, if you know Precious Kingsley, you're her friend, you are her follower, you've known her for a minute. Please come on this live because she has influenced you. You've done some kind of business with her. We would like to hear from you because you will have the tea. Someone said, Samaria, what's the song? Make we go listen.
I've been typing his handle.
Type it to me. Type it to me in WhatsApp. I'll post it.
Oh, I'm using this phone. I don't have you another line. Okay, yeah, I'll send it to you later. Later, right? At the freeze.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, good though. Nigeria's looking at it to do like this. It's rough out there. It's tough for a lot of people. So the small money now where person supposed to go buy food stuff and buy gas for car. But they can do a court case. That's why not get work rich.
You know, get energy, they go online, go to 5.
Well, that's true. That part. That part too. That part too.
When you come out and start dancing, you should know what is beating the drum for you.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
Do anyhow, call anyhow. This is when he started this, what he said about that. He's got a very valid point. He said something about somebody asked him, why don't he go into land? And that thing he said is 120% correct. There are certain businesses that you don't want to go into, and if you decide to go into it, you go no police, no judicial,
yes,
no, you go know everything because people go the forces they go to push you, they go to come from different angles. They come, and if you're not strong everywhere, they're gonna knock you down.
See, this Haley said this Cynthia lady will be such a wicked boss. My darling, I dare hear the fight for the person where they carry Kasala go meet. You said will be such a wicked boss. Now what for you? Where you keep your sense? I dare hear they talk since so many people know they use their power. They Kasala people. You dare hear they come in wicked. Now what for you?
I'm trying to get in touch with her to see if she's available.
Someone, please, can you also reach out to the Precious Kingsley lady?
Okay, so
if you're her friend,
both sides of the
divide.
She said that Kiri has she want TikTok?
No, her family.
No, now. Her people. People will know her. It will shock you. Freeze's life. If I tell you people I never hear from in more than 10 years, I didn't hear from them after Freeze's life. It has a reach. So you don't get us. You go tell me, say one person we don't know Precious Kingsley, no this live right now.
Okay, I think
somebody say make I call him.
Okay. So let me bring her on.
Yes, please.
Send her a request. Okay, so let's hear from her.
I have a dark screen, by the way. I can't even see none of y'all. That's okay.
You might have to leave and come back. But let me make sure I have her in first.
Okay.
I've sent her a request. So let's hear from her.
You know, update your Instagram during the course of come back again.
Oh, really? Okay. Ofure Okoje says, sisters. Ofure, what's up?
So we're here waiting.
You said you sent her the live, right?
Yes, she's unable to join. Oh, wow.
What's that?
She's unable to join. April, say hi. Or send me a...
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's why she's not joining. Ayodeji, you're right. If you notice, someone, Ayodeji Yahaya is saying if the case is already in court, she will not be able to speak on it. Yes, that's true because Free spoke to her and I think she's getting a rep to come on.
Yes.
Now it's in court. She can't, speak.
Okay.
It has to be a rep.
Sent a request. No. You see, when I'm trying to get a particular person, stop sending me requests. It's not a public matter. I'm trying to look for specific people.
Right.
Okay. Not just, it's not open to, oh yeah, okay, she sent a request now. So I've accepted the request. Let's see if this works.
So, Freeze, I'm going to pop off real quickly and come back in.
Okay. Okay, just send me a request when you are back. Hello,
okay.
April.
Oh, I see her.
Okay.
I see her.
Okay, so if you see her, you can stay then. All right, April.
Yeah, I see her.
What exactly is happening? I was live today, and it was brought to my attention that there was an altercation between Gift and somebody else.
Okay.
So, what exactly is the story?
Okay, so if I can recall, say it's been 3 years now, close years, that this has been ongoing. It first started in a subtle manner, and it started off as bans, as shades, when someone throws a shade at you, and all of that. It was seeming like a case of obsession, or like a person wanted to be affiliated with a person for some reason. Yeah? And this girl would follow, comment on my sister's page. She would do.
Okay, Gift is your sister.
Yes, she is.
Your biological sister or a friend?
Yes.
Same mother, same father.
Yes.
Okay.
So she would come on a page, she would follow her, like, okay, we're all cool and all of that, just like a normal person following a person. Then she will come, she will follow, she will place her comments, and the next thing you see in a different post, in a different something entirely, she's shading. The next thing she's saying something like, oh, that short devil, oh, that short rat, demeaning words. She does this like, and I've been wanting to tell my sister always, don't feed in. What you don't water won't grow. You understand? But sadly, this wasn't the case. It's not something. It was almost as if the mush doesn't water it. This one just gets its own water from anywhere and starts growing. So it's like the first incident. When the first incident comes, the drama comes with it. It settles down. Then a bigger drama erupts. You understand? So it first started as a case of, oh, I want us to, it didn't even start off as I want us to collaborate. It was just people on social media, oh, you look like this person, you and this person, you guys have the same style and all of that. It's all cool. Nothing is wrong with that. But where the line should be drawn is when you start consecutively and repeatedly and consistently, you come online and you bash this person like it's no man's business. Going as far as a family, a father. Yes, someone's father is this far tribe, and someone is this, someone is that. And you go as far as that. This is the thing. Gifts as the one to not to say things like, okay, something is going on, don't pay attention to it, just take your mind off it. It will die. As it's social media, it will die down anyway. But this was not the case. And something that is persistent like that, when something is that persistent, it gets scary. It gets really scary because you don't know what the next person can do. Okay, you keep quiet. When you keep quiet, something comes up again. You think, okay, months. It's very scary. Month interval. She comes. She does something. Everything is going upside down. There's calls. There's this. There's that. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't say this about me. Keep my name out of your mouth. It dies down for a bit. Until we got advice, this is going to continue. I think the last straw before this last straw, there was one in May this year. May last year, sorry. There was something. And this girl went ahead, like, I think they had mutual friends. And something happened, one person was not in good term with one person, and the ones that were not in good term, they went about fueling rage and bitterness in the next person, and that next person goes and carries this information and begins to act upon it.
Okay, April, let me stop you there for a second, right? You're not giving us like specific details. What I would like to know is this girl on the receiving end of Kasala, right? Did she in any way, shape, or form make your sister to become afraid for her safety? Or is it just the back and forth? Oh, I was shady. Because shade is normal. Your sister is an influencer, right? So there are some, pitfalls that come with that.
I get what you're saying. Shade is normal. I said it earlier. Shade is normal. If you pay mind to it, it grows. If you fuel it, it will grow. If you ignore it, it will die down. That was what I said earlier. Now, if you're trying to become friends with someone, it's as good as, hi, hello, I want to be your friend. I like your style. I see we have something in common. But not after you come to me, you say you want to be my friend, and I'm seeing on this post, you are shading me, you are insulting, you're calling me a ugly, you're calling me a short person. Please, how has that ever been an avenue of making friendship, insulting someone? We're not kids. We're not kids where we have to fight before we know, okay, we'll become enemies first. That's like nursery school kind of thing. That's amazing.
Okay, let me ask a question. Oh my goodness, sorry, Light.
Okay, let me do this while Daddy Freeze fixes up himself. So basically what you're trying to say is that the other girls been using your sister to gain popularity, creating content. Is that what you're trying to say? Is that what it sounds like? I never said that. To each his own. If you're popular, you're popular. Each person has their own audience. That's fine. It's media. It's a big enough space. Tomorrow, the next biggest influencer can come up, and that's nobody's business. You're making your money. They're all making their money. There are other people. There have been several people that they've tagged my sister to, oh, she looks like a sister. You look like this. You look like that. There's been no chaos whatsoever. So why does it have to be this person? Why does it have to be different with this person? That's what I'm saying. So is it okay if you give us like big, like points, the exact thing that this girl has done?
Specificity, like specific.
I know you said something that she was rude to your family as well.
What exactly was the thing she did that ended her in the police custody?
Yeah, what is she being charged with?
Yes, that's what I want to know.
I didn't get that. Can you come again, please?
What exactly is she being charged to court with?
Defamation of character.
Okay. How did she defame?
Oh, yeah.
Severally, she has.
Did she say that your sister is a certain thing that your sister is in fact not? Or is it about you are a short girl, you are not tall? Did she say something?
Oh, it's way beyond that. It's way beyond that. Those are subtle insults. Those ones are. Now, she goes about, this person is a prostitute, this down the third. The family, she earls There are videos. I don't really have to go out and state them. There are videos to prove these things. That's what I'm saying. There are videos. The prostitutes.
Someone said freedom of speech. You can't call somebody a prostitute and say that's freedom of speech. I'm sorry.
That's not freedom of speech. Thank you. You're going to instigate people to report a certain person's account. That makes sense.
Okay, so April, while I agree with what you're saying, April, I do agree with what you're saying, right? That like what Daddy Freeze just said, you can't just call someone a prostitute like that. But let's not forget that in Nigeria, the quickest insult that you can use on a female is ashewo.
Hold on.
You can actually go to jail for that.
Not online, please. Not online. Thank you for that. There are different contexts in which you can use some kind of insult. Oh, I can call my friend Cheryl. That's normal. That's on a friendly note. But we know, let's not kid ourselves. We know when something is deeper than just the surface. Let's not kid ourselves. Let's not try to make something look bigger. You understand? Look the other way than what it actually is. We all know. We can decipher. You understand? So this girl will go and instigate her fans. Oh, I didn't even mention, just the other day, I and my sister went for the Ashake concert. There was some group of girls. Just to lay a point for what I'm about to say. We were walking down to the concert or whatever, and these girls were hurling words at my sister and one of our other friends like that. Hurling insults. They almost accosted her, almost beat her up that day, that night, yes. Now, this goes to show, and they were fans of this said girl. From what they were saying, you could tell.
What's the girl's handle? What's the girl's handle?
Control your fans.
What is the girl's handle?
How crazy fans can get.
Sorry, now, what is the girl's handle? This girl that's been doing this, what is her handle?
I really don't know her handle. I won't want to mention that. I don't want to mention that. I won't.
So Freeze, I don't know if you're watching the comment, but someone said that this particular girl has gone online to ask her followers to report gift TikTok.
Yes, I just said that as well.
People are saying this in the comments. I don't know if you're watching this.
There are videos. Evidence. There are videos. There are videos.
Okay, April, let me just ask you something, right? Because at the end of the day, we all ladies, you don't get anything where they take wahala, they do. Plus the instigator of the wahala, plus the person on the receiving end of wahala, nobody go get peace around that time, while the wahala is still ongoing. Given that it's been blown to this level right now, is there some way we can broker peace between both parties and probably have you guys throw this thing out of court, some kind of mediation? What do you think?
I agree to that too, but you see, we have to be careful not to advise in such a way that tomorrow they will now go and physically attack gift.
Oh, there's been physical attacks anyway, but that aside.
No. Wow.
Were they ever friends? Were they ever friends at a point? Never friends. Only until recently they had mutuals, but they were never. Emphasis on never friends. Now, you mentioned something about letting peace. We're all for peace. We're all for letting peace reign. Nobody wants to wake up every morning and going through struggles. Who wants to do a court case? It's stressful. So now, the day they invited her over to the police station, this particular girl, that was for like a settlement. Okay, write this undertaking, write this. You're going to have to take. You're not going to mention this person's name. A peace settlement. Let's all go away and not mention anybody's name. But guess what? This girl was adamant. She was the one that opted for this case going to court. She said it. You can go there. Go and ask them over there at the station. She opted for it. So I'm surprised she's crying wolf now. She and her team, I'm surprised they're crying wolf when she opted for this case to go to court. I don't know if she was not briefed prior that statement, because no sane person would want to. You understand? No person. Okay, let me not say no sane person. no person that is that has been briefed. You understand? No person that understands the levity of carrying something to court would want any case to go to court. It's stressful. Yeah. The outcome you really can't.
It's expensive too.
It's expensive as well. You really can't tell what the outcome will be. You can't tell if it will be in your favor. No. Right. Case. You said this girl has been harassing you. You say she has been threatening you. Where's the evidence? Just hearsay. Just one video. Now, I'm saying something. She requested for a court case. We tried to reach a peace settlement, but she opted for a court case.
Freeze, are you tracking?
I'm listening to everything. I'm taking down
She's
notes.
requesting a court case. So this is a case of very dark man saying you're going to learn the hard way.
I'll say it anywhere. I will open my mouth and I will stand and say it anywhere. She opted for the court case. She was very active that day. I don't know whatever it is she was thinking, but she opted for the court case. Now, she goes ahead. Okay, you want the court case. Let's carry on with the proceedings, right? She made herself entirely unavailable until, when was it? Last year, December, my sister and some of her other friends, they went for someone's birthday party at a club or something. I don't even know the club, but it was a VI. And it turns out, I don't know if the other girl is also a mutual friend to the celebrant. She came around to this party, stayed there for a while. Upon leaving, she goes there and punches my sister. And I'm like, where is this girl getting her power from? Where is she getting this mindset
As in, she actually hit your sister.
She hit her.
So why is everybody crying that they locked her up?
You see me, I'm quiet. Because if you are in the US, you catch a charge. That's assault.
You see, that's what I was telling you, Cynthia. That's what I was trying to tell you, Cynthia. I was like, until we hear from both sides. Anyway, we also have to hear from her own side too. But once I don't hear it.
Now,
I don't sign out.
My question is, you requested for a court case. You have a case in proceeding. You were so bold to say you wanted a court case. And in the proceeding of your court case, they've not settled anything. You still went ahead and punched the complainants. And I'm like, who is our backup? What's backing her up? What's giving her this lever? Where is this boldness coming from? Who is behind her? Why is she doing that?
It's love and feelings that she's unable to express in a good way. A lot of women are like that. When they like you, they're unable to. If they don't get that attention,
I know her too.
In a very bad way.
She sent me a message yesterday. I'm just seeing it. Daddy Freeze. I was detained and they are taking me to prison, Kiri, after spending 2 million.
Wow.
It's like I know everybody in this world.
I think that was
now what for you? Are you undermining yourself? You can't be like saying, we can't know you pass you. Don't they do like this, I beg. They vex me.
Oh, wow.
This is hard for me. I'm not going to lie to you because, well, someone just said in the comment, don't sign out until you hear from the other party, which is true, which is very true. But we have also said, if you are a friend to this girl, I want to believe that Kingsley Precious has a sister. Where are her family members?
She likes your sister. What she expected, she wanted that relationship, but she was unable to establish it.
Now, what's her relationship with Lil Frosh? Does she have a relationship with Lil Frosh?
I didn't get that.
This lady, does she have any relationship with Lil Frosh? Not Gift, your sister, the other lady.
Not that I know of. Not that I'm aware of, anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I think they say that the person who has, who had, because it's past now, with Lil Frosh is your sister, April.
Yes.
Back and forth. Yeah. So the person who had, let me use the past tense, had a back and forth with Lil Frosh is April's sister, which is Gift.
Yes.
Yeah, not Precious. Daddy Freeze.
Wow.
See, sometimes I just...
So what happened at the court? Is that the reason why you guys had to report her to the police, or you had to let that one slide?
and then she continued.
But to be honest, do you know that your sister and this lady actually look alike?
Do they? That's the thing that is free.
Samaria, I'm going to send. We will try to settle this matter. You see, at the end of the day, we will settle this matter.
I'm going to go follow both. I'm going to follow both parties because I don't even know them. Like I have to go follow. I think it's a case of admiration gone wrong.
Hold on, let me say something. It is totally unfair.
Exactly, that's what it is.
If this lady actually hit Gift.
Oh, she did, and that was the last straw. It was reported at a police station in VI as well. The next day, it was reported. So there's document. All of this are documented anyway. So it's not a thing of whether they said, she said, he said, or who said. It's happened. Now, if
April, is Gift your younger or older sister?
She's my younger sister.
Younger sister, okay. Is there some way you think you can influence? Because honestly, I think this is a case of admiration gone wrong. People express themselves in various ways. This rich like this. Let's go to court for like some serious ish, like I'm scared, I can't sleep in my house, that kind of thing.
Okay.
I'm sending you the girl's picture, and I'm sending you Gift's picture.
Thank you. You said it be some serious case and all of that. Now,
please, we are begging. I beg.
Hold on. I'm going to explain this to you. It's normal. Everybody wants peace. I am even tired.
What happened to your sister's Instagram account? I can't find her.
Oh, she deactivated it because they've been reporting her page. They also took down her TikTok of recent, both of them. So she decided to take it down before she lost the account. Now, back to what you were saying. You mentioned, is there a way it's a soft case and all of that? Yes, it's a soft case. That's why we wanted a peaceful settlement. Just keep each other's name out of your mouth. That was what we wanted. But she opted for a bigger case. Now, we let it mellow after that time until this incident of the club happened. How worse can it get, please? This girl has a scary behavior that, trust me, I want to believe if she had acid or a knife with her that day, or if they were not in a public space, she could have done worse, and that's scary. My sister has been sad, depressed, because every time her name is in the dirt for nothing, just because of this particular girl. Do you know how many times we've had to, my sister has been suicidal. Do you know how many times we've had to try and calm her down? She's scared of going out alone. And then that happened. If they were in a closed space, you tell me what would have happened, because they were in the public and she had the nerve to punch her in her face.
But how come they keep rolling in the same circle? Do they have mutual friends, or how is it that they keep meeting each other?
Social media, it's an influence. They all meet each other at a function, one function or the other. They must have mutuals. You understand? It's social media. You have to collaborate.
So April, if by Monday this girl is able to secure her bail, right? Can you help us influence your family to wear precious signs and undertaking to say, you know how they serve people ceased and deceased? Okay. Don't contact this person. Don't come within XYZ radius.
Okay. I would really like it if anyone, if you could be present on that day. And
I'm in the US.
Hold on, let me complete. If you could be present on that day and just bring up that matter of can it reach a settlement, then watch her countenance and watch what she will say out of her mouth. Then you will understand why this is not going away.
Let me ask you, did she take her man away from her? Did she take her man or her friend away from her? Because I'm trying to understand the level and the height of this.
Honestly, I don't know where all of that erupted from, because there's been no case like that, really.
So what would make somebody just attack another in a club and we're meant to have fun? What for? What led to that? Was there a confrontation in the bathroom? Did something happen that you're not telling us?
Trust me, there's nothing. At least I know. And yeah, I've been following this issue up with my sister. There's nothing in that line that's going on. There's nothing.
I think instead of going to the whole extreme of having her locked up an entire weekend, you can serve her a cease and desist. Trust me, anyone under a cease and desist knows not to break it. It means you cannot discuss this person, you cannot be within a certain radius.
Okay, you said to serve someone a cease and desist. This is a person. This is a person that we served. What was that we served at the first time? March. What was that document? The one that was tendered to us earlier in March. What was that document for? To desist from. Exactly.
That's a cease and desist. That's a cease and desist.
Now, she didn't understand the context of that document. And she came online to say, oh, Gift and our entire family are suing me to court.
Ew.
So you see, you're dealing with someone that is that comes off as being irrational and doesn't sit to think or doesn't have people advising her. I want to believe that's the case because I cannot be in trouble and I know that okay, I've fucked up, I've messed up. Sorry for my swear words, but I know I've messed up and they're now offering me a way out, a lenient way out, and I should keep saying no.
And she's not taking it.
You see, that's why I said she must have done something to your sister. Your sister must have done something to her that she's yet to
Not that I know of, and not that my sister knows of. Maybe you can.
If she agreed to go to court, knowing fully well how the court system works, then she thinks she had something to back up. But maybe for some reason...
Samaria, Samaria, I'm Igbo, right? There is a saying. Igbo people have this saying, it's like, say you don't get person for your back, but you when they do like say you get, like you define the worst, but then when it happens...
Not when it has to do with going to the court.
This is just... Daddy Freeze, you're quiet, oh, this is unusual.
I don't know what to say. Because I would have wanted peace, and it seems like they also want peace, but I have not heard from Nikki. That's her name, by the way. She's also somebody I know quite well.
Here is my worry. You can't tell me that there is nobody connected to this girl that can't come on this live. We've been on this live for over 30 minutes discussing this issue. There's not one person who can come to speak to her character. Not even a sister, cousin, friend. I don't know about that. I really want for this issue to be escalated.
What do you guys intend to do? Aside locking her up, what else do you guys intend to do with her? What are your plans?
That's a good question.
So the thing is, she has been given a bail condition that she has to meet.
Is it stringent?
I don't know the basis of her release, but she has been given a condition or whatever. So it's like I said, it's a court case that she requested. So whatever the outcome is, whatever everything is, whatever the outcome is, it will be known. I think at the end of the day, it will be known. We'll all know. We don't know where this is going as well. You understand? But she requested it, and that was what was served to her. Exactly. She requested for a court case, and she got a court case.
But a defamation of character is not so... How will I put
There's
it?
what you call criminal defamation, though. Let me just keep quiet because I don't want to get into this. Since I know both ladies, I want to hear from both of them. I've heard from Gift's side now. Once she comes out on Monday, that is what's her name?
That's if she meets the conditions. Daddy Freeze, if she meets her bail conditions.
Because I want to hear from both sides. I don't know if she actually hit Gift, then that's very wrong. Under no provocation.
That's an assault.
You understand? But like I said, I've not heard from her, and I want to be as fair and balanced as possible. Samaria, what else is there anything else you want to tell us? April. April is your name, by the way.
You're right. You said it all.
Yeah. I don't, I'm kind of on the fence on this one because, so here's the thing, April, right? Here's the thing. When I opened my Instagram, right, I saw Very Dark Man and in his Tunde's page, and the way your sister was being portrayed, she was being portrayed as a Kasala giver who's had issues with Frosh in the past. Okay. Or maybe she has some kind of reputation in her stride for causing Kazala. And this time around, there's someone else in BBN who's on the receiving end. So that kind of triggered me. I was triggered because I have a thing against people being Kazalad against. You know what I mean, right? I'm trying to use alternate words here. So I became passionate. I was like, police force. Which person be that person? You know, so I got like a top a police officer involved, and that was when they reached out to the DIG investigation, and then when he found out, he was able to confirm that this girl was charged to court on Friday. So now that I'm hearing all kinds of details, while I still think from your narrative right now, I still think that some measure of peace can still be introduced, but in your account, you're saying she's turned down every avenue for reconciliation or mediation. So I really don't know where I stand on this. I think I'm going to take 2 steps back because I actually saw, in my head, right, from what your sister was being portrayed, in my head, I was picturing a victim on the receiving end of someone's, show of power. Okay. So now that I'm seeing that it goes way back to 3 years and an ongoing thing, including, putting your hands on another adult person. I don't know where I stand about that one, Freeze. I think I'm going to step back on that one.
She was being portrayed as an oppressor, as someone that causes kasala everywhere, right? Now, the earlier kasala that happened, that was back in 2020, I think even the blind could tell that was not a girl causing kasala, if you understand what I mean. That was rather a victim of abuse. So that narrative that my sister gives is a kasala kosa is totally off. Because I remember there was a time when my sister started this airline, Jamnita, she started that, and I was to model for just doing sisterly duties. She came over to where I was that day, and she had bruises on her body. I asked her what happened, and she said, that guy that now claims that he did beat her. The funniest part is I was marveled when I saw that in his post because it doesn't know what it's doing. It doesn't know what it's toiling with. You beat somebody with a rod that day. She had bruises all over. I checked her chats. She didn't want to tell me. I checked her chats. You understand? And when I found out, she said, I beg you not to tell. And I'm like, what are you doing in this thing? So you say you didn't beat her. This is someone that he has fought with her. He has beaten her to the extent that the bedroom, water closet, to fight someone that the wash hand basin breaks. And everything flooded. I hit the top. Almost at the little shirt 2 times. It was like, okay, so you add 2020. You add 1, you add 2022, you add 2023 to come out and speak. You didn't say Jack. So, because something is happening, you now want to insert yourself and say you didn't beat her. So, what you wrote in court, the agreement, everything you said is what? your signature on what is what.
Okay, okay, you guys already went to court and she admitted in court.
He admitted to beating her.
And you have documents to support this.
It's the fact that he has come online to say she insulted and he just slapped her. Okay, let's not even go with his own narrative. You came around, she insulted your mother and you slapped her. She was no big. Are you the one that gave birth to her? Why would you slap and you can't just slap a child, not talk about adults. Why would you slap her? That's
April.
violence.
April, let's find some kind of middle ground here. April, please.
Okay.
April,
you know what?
Please,
we cannot find any middle ground until we've talked to both parties.
Yes, that's best. That's best, really.
Lil Frosh was said to have slapped the girl. I interviewed her. I still have a copy of the interview on my YouTube. And she told her side of the story. Now, once you hit a woman, for me as a man, unless the woman hit you first, you have no excuse. If a woman hits you and you hit back, I still wouldn't agree with it, but at least there was some level of provocation that you had to match. But say she insults you, curse your mama, all those things, you have no right to lay a hand on a woman.
Yeah, you don't put your hands on people.
You know, so she said, and we saw the bruises, she could not inflict those bruises on herself. So, but you see, Lil Frosh's case is a totally different case. And Lil Frosh admitted in court, according to what did Lil Frosh say in court?
Oh, there was a settlement at the end of the day, and
Did he pay money?
No, money was not paid. No.
Okay. So, but he went to court and at the end of the day had to settle, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so if Lil Frosh zone has been settled, let's leave Lil Frosh out of this particular mix.
He wrote an undertaking as at that time.
Okay.
Yes, it did. Undertaking.
Okay. So, the only time a man can hit a woman is if a woman hit him first and he's recording it.
Self-defense. Yeah, because you don't hit a man.
If there's a camera watching the woman hit you and you hit her back, then you have a case. But if you are not sure you have a camera watching you, if you hit a woman at all, you're not going to enjoy yourself. Now, let's leave Lil Frosh out of this because Lil Frosh matter seems to have been settled to a large degree. Let us focus.
No, sorry. It's been settled to a large degree, but this stuff it comes online parading. It's causing another drama entirely on its own.
What is it parading?
That he didn't beat her, and she ruined his career.
The reason is because your sister is here to come out. She owes us an explanation.
No,
By the time
the sister has come out and talked about Lil Frosh.
No, I mean, I saw the Lil Frosh video this morning where he's trying to kind of reference to what happened in the past and how nobody believed him. It's the same girl thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Daddy Freeze. He shared it this morning.
So are you guys?
Okay, let me bring. Since her sister can talk, hold on. Since Gift can talk about Lil Frosh by herself, let me bring Gift for a minute. So April.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Okay. Not today. She says not today. She wants to talk about it, but not today. Lil Frosh is saying she ruined his career. You see, there are many footballers who ruin their careers simply because they were involved with a woman in a way that was unprofessional. Remember one
inappropriate
MD of one bank where one man go by himself. They say the children resemble the MD of the bank. The MD of the bank lost his job.
Well, that's not funny.
So at the end of the day, if you have an unprofessional relationship with a woman, it will affect your career. I'm not blaming Lil Frosh or defending him now. But I'm just trying to say this girl came and made accusations. She went to court. She showed us bruises. So I don't know. I don't know what it is. You know what? Let's get more clarity on this. Let's wait for Gift to come and talk about Lil Frosh. And at the same time, let us also use this as an opportunity to wait for what's her name?
Precious Kingsley.
Nikki the Barbie. So let's wait for Nikki to, or Precious or whatever she's. I know her as Nikki. When you people are saying Precious, I don't know. I know the girl. The girl actually sent me.
That's her government name. That's her government name.
I don't know her government name. I know her TikTok name. Just like Samaria, I know it's Samaria Bob. I don't know what they call her. In the, whether it's Samaria Onya Kachula Kachi.
Daddy Freeze, Samaria is Samaria. That's my name.
Samaria, you don't suffer for free.
Daddy Freeze.
And Cynthia, I don't know whether you go to our village. You say na Uche Monday. Now him be a real name. They'll just come on and say sin 24/7. You see? So I know a lot of people like so, Samaria,
right,
what's my full name? Wait, Samaria, what's my full name?
I can't say it in Yoruba, Daddy Freeze.
Mispronounce it. Just pronounce. Let me know you know me.
No, no evidence.
No evidence.
So I know her as Nikki the Barbie. And I know Gift, because Gift and I interact. I used to know her as Cute the Gemini.
If I there,
The Gemini.
The cute Gemini. You understand? So apparently Nikki sent me a message that she was on her way to prison. I don't even know. I get so many DMs. I was just looking through my DMs right now as people are talking. I'm like, oh wow. So let me wait for her to come. Let me see what.
That was a cry for help. That was a cry for help.
But
Please.
Yesterday was so busy for me. I was in the middle of so much madness. So I'm so sorry about that. I'm sure she would have her opportunity to explain herself. I know she's also complained about Gift to Me Too in the past before, but I didn't take it seriously because I didn't want ruckus. I didn't want to stir up the hornet's nest. But since the hornet's nest has been stirred up naturally by itself, we're going to have to hear from both sides, and I'll advocate a settlement where both parties can stay out of each other's business and everybody can grow in their own lane. That's as far as I can go on this matter. Thank you so much, Samaria, for joining live. Thank you so much, Cynthia. And of course, April, I'm sorry for what your family's gone through. Thank you so much. We have our church service tomorrow by 12:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Samaria is lazy. She's never up by that time. I will phone you and wake you up.
Gift, I beg. Gift, please consider throwing this thing out of court. Please, I beg.
Let her also be adequately protected. If truly she was hit, then she needs protection.
I agree.
Yes, I want a settlement, but I want a settlement that benefits both parties.
Right.
I agree.
All right.
No, you guys should just take it easy, okay?
Thank you all. God bless and see you in church tomorrow.
Thank you, Daddy Freeze.
Take care.
Thank you, Freeze.
Bye.
Bye, all.